All right. Here we go.
Okay, so basically with 5B, with 5B, we all know the first way of getting paid is sell your data. So you click, you join, register for free. Anybody in the world, you can register for free, and then you download the browser, depending on if you have the iPhone or the Android, and then you can browse. You get paid $1.10 a day for browsing, and then automatically you get a pop-up saying to validate, and that's another 50 cents. And now you have a total of $1.60 a day for browsing, like you're doing every day anyway. So that's the first way of getting paid is sell your data. The second way is refer and earn. So anybody that you refer to 5 billion on your front level, you can go as wide as you want. They make the $580 a year, and we get paid for referring them. We get paid $100, right? So we know that's the second way of getting paid, called refer and earn. And then the third way, obviously, then there's the override commission. So if I refer Brad, and now for 15 levels below Brad, for everybody that Brad involves and refers, I get paid $5 for every person in Brad's team, down to 16 levels, which is 15 levels for $5, and then Brad's $100. So that's 16 levels. So we all know that, right? And this could be huge because, I mean, that is guaranteed, from the selling of our data. That's paid out yearly. So that will be starting to pay out next year, February, for all of us that are already involved. So that's the first way. The second way of getting paid. The third way of getting paid is is guaranteed sales, guaranteed ads. And now we know that there are two kinds of advertisements that 5 billion are giving us the opportunity for. The first way is something called the standard ad. The standard ad is for any company, for any influencer, for a YouTuber. If they want to go and buy a standard ad for $269, standard ad for $269, 5 billion is guaranteeing them like over 1 million clicks. And for an influencer or a YouTuber who gets paid from YouTube, who gets paid for people clicking on their YouTube or their influencers or whoever they are, this is huge, because they're not talking about $269 for clicks, SEO advertising, pay-per-clicks and all that stuff. No, that's not what they're saying. They're going to guarantee you subscribers. Basically, that's what it is. But there's no transaction there. But the second way of getting, an advertisement with 5 billion is something called guaranteed sales. And we know, we've talked about it, and we're going to talk about it again for all people that are new, basically, just to refresh everybody's memory. You pay $269 for an advertisement. And if there's a product or service that you want to sell online, so say your product retails for $1, they're going to ask you, what is your cost for that product to retail at $1? So your cost may be 50 cents and your net profit is 50 cents, right? So guaranteed sales means that they will guarantee you $155,000 in your first 90 days based on your profit margin of 50 cents. Now that is huge. And once they guarantee and they deliver the sales of 150,000, you are in an agreement to pay them back 34%, which is roughly 52,000. So you're in profit 107,000, basically, 105,000, whatever, in your first 90 days. Now, after the call, we got to know that the first run of the ad is for 90 days, is because they are servers, they are algorithms, they are artificial intelligence. They have to understand your product and kind of narrow it down to the sales and the audience that they are looking for you to generate the 155. So that's why it's taking 90 days. But then you got the first 100,000 profit after you pay the 34%. Then for the same price which you paid, they're gonna run your ad 2 more times. And the second and the third time is only for 60 days because they've already done the legwork before, right? So your next 30 days, your next ad that runs for 60 days, they're going to give you another 155. You pay the 34, you keep the rest. They're going to do the third run for you, which is another 2 months later. For 2 months, you're going to generate another 100K in profit. So if you have a product or service that you can advertise through guaranteed sales for a cost of one time $269 US, and that can generate you $460,000 to $465,000 in a matter of 7 months, and you pay back 34%. So in essence, you're keeping $300,000. It's an absolute no-brainer. Now, if you sell anything less, or if they sell less than 155, even if they sell $150,000, they missed their target by 5,000. Guess what? You don't pay them the 34,000, and that is huge. And got all reinstated on our call with corporate with Trevor from corporate. So a lot of us that were on the call, leaders, and we shared it with the key leaders in our team. Everybody's super excited because for $269, you can, market your product to service, and that is huge. Now, Brad and me have been thinking, because we've been looking at companies that have products, So we talk about, whether it's Atomy, whether it's Amway, whether it's any company, or, a company that's selling T-shirts. And then that could be a problem whether these companies will be able to ship the products, physical products, to whoever. And if it's a T-shirt, they could run out of stock or whatever the issue is. So Brad, as a matter of fact, give credit all to Brad, because Brad and me were talking, and Brad came up with all these very, very interesting ideas. Because think about it. What if that product was digital? There was no shipping involved, no physical product. And somebody goes online, they buy the product, and right there they have it digital on them. No shipping involved, no lack of stock, none of that stuff. Would that be of some interest for you? Like, absolutely, right? So, Brad, I'm gonna give you the call now. So tell them what is possible with the products that we kind of looked at.
All right, let's take a little step back, Trevor. So I think everybody
Brad,
knows.
Your internet is breaking up for some reason.
Bear with me.
And so just talk a little slowly, because your British accent is pretty heavy, you know what I mean? Right? So take it easy, buddy. All right.
The language is English, Trevor, and I'm in England. This is how it's spoken.
I know. Go ahead.
Let's rewind a little bit. So I bought 2 ads as soon as we could buy the ads. I bought 2 ads. So they've been running for nearly 3 weeks, and I have 30,000 clicks on those ads. So I know that we're getting the traffic, and we don't have the sales yet, but I'm confident the sales will come, because I was also on the corporate call, and I've heard what they've said about how the AI works, and they are, in their own words, they're 99% confident that they can deliver on any product, because they have so much reach. They can get to 330 million plus people. So they will deliver the sales. I made some mistakes, not really mistakes, but I missed some opportunities, and that's really what I want to talk about today. So when I started, and I'm not the only one that did this, Gloria did the same thing. I looked for a high value product with a high commission. It's intuitive. So I chose 2 adverts, 2 products. They were both about $1,000, and they paid 40 and 50% commission. Now, the benefit of that is if I get 1 sale, I've paid for the 2 adverts. So there's a plus. What I missed was, it doesn't matter what the price of the product is, because they're going to get you $155,000 after your costs. So the product could be $155,000 if you had something of that value. I don't know, a sports car or something, or a house. It could be 1, or it could be $1, and they could get you 155,000 sales. They have the reach to do that. It really doesn't matter. So you don't have to sell a high volume product. The other thing, the other learning that we had on one of the calls was, if you sell a subscription product, and my background is insurance, so let's talk about insurance for a while. If you sell an insurance product, obviously after a year it's going to renew. So the question was, does 5B want 34% of the renewals? And they don't. So there's an opportunity there to not think about selling a product like a training course, which was one of the things that I chose to sell, or a product that customers use and pay for once, but to think about what products could a customer pay for more than once, because 5B only wants their 34% when they run the campaign. I won't say they only want it once because they're going to run 3 campaigns. But then I did some digging and I found an insurance product and I was happy with it. And I'm going to run an ad on that insurance product. And it's my background, so I understand the space. So I know the licensing rules and all of that. But then I started thinking about, well, what if there was a product that paid monthly? What if you could get something that paid you $5 or $10 a month? And I'll explain that price point in a minute. But then you pay 5B 34% on the first month, and the next 11 months, it's all yours. So just sit and think about that for a minute. I ran the numbers today on this, and basically, it doesn't matter what the price point is. It could be $5, could be $10, could be $1, but you're getting $155,000 and you pay them $52,700 when they run a campaign. And then you're getting $155,000 every month on those customers, as long as they keep paying. So I ran this and I assumed that 20% of customers stop paying every month, but I included the 3 campaigns. And what I came out with was a number of $1.8 million profit. Now bear in mind, this costs you $269. So if you can find a product at that sort of $5 or $10 price point, and the reason for that price point, when I worked in insurance, we used to do a lot of telemarketing. And at that price point, there's a thing called inertia, where people don't cancel the payment because they see a small payment going out on their credit card and they sort of think, oh, what's that? I must cancel it. And they never get around to canceling it because it's not big enough to bother with. So it just sits there and the money keeps coming off. So that $5 to $10 price point, if you can sign up, 50, 60,000 people 3 times a year on that, the likelihood is the majority of them will keep paying it. Now, I'm not going to tell you what products I chose because that's maybe going a step too far, but I found 2 products that I'm happy with, and there's plenty more out there if you get on Google or talk to friends who have businesses, but look at small value recurring payments, and there is an awful lot more money there to be made than there is on large ticket, large percentage products. And it's counterintuitive because you think I want the highest value thing with the highest margin because that's what we're always taught. But now you've got to look at it a different way. So they're going to guarantee me the revenue. So I actually want as many customers as I can. It's diversification, right? The more customers I have, the more likely I am to keep some of them for several years. And I can generate that monthly income, who knows how long, 3, 4, 5 years, that could keep coming. And it's substantially more than I would earn doing a single sale 3 times in the year. I'll stop and take questions because there's a few more things I can talk to.
So guys, I hope you understood, because I mean, for me, Brad's line was choppy a little bit. Your internet, I don't know what, but your sound was chopping. It was breaking up a little bit, but I hope you got the gist of what Brad was saying. So imagine you get a Time magazine subscription. I'm just putting this into perspective, okay? We found an ad that you can be an affiliate for Time magazine subscription, $5 a month, and your commission is $1. But now guaranteed sales is going to generate you $155. So you're going to get $155,000 in your first ad. You pay them back the $54,000, correct? But guess what? Those same customers, they're subscribing to that Time magazine, $5, and you're getting $1 a month. From $1 a month from every customer. For the rest of the year, it's residual. You don't pay $5 billion, nothing, because they've already got the customers for you, and that's it. You pay their profit share on 1 month. What about the rest of the year? Now, Brad and me have gone through Google. We found like freaking crazy stuff. We've got, fitness instruction online, every month subscription. How much is it, Brad?
$5.99, that one.
$5.99. You can sit at home, put the app, you're subscribed with all these professional athletes doing a gym kind of a thing at home. And guess what? Your commission is whatever, $2 or something. You're paying the $54,155 based on the $2 profit that you're going to generate for the first month. But guess what? These guys are subscribed to the channel every single month. Do the math, guys. We just give you two examples. I'm just giving you a very simple example. Time Magazine and a fitness and $5 products, and it's worldwide. There's no shipping of products. There's no inventory of products. There's no running out of products. There's nothing. Guys, think about it. This is freaking huge. And we also asked on the call, because Gloria is promoting an insurance product for the US market. So she actually asked Trevor on the call, can I put an ad for a subscription product like my insurance company? And guess what he said? We don't care. As long as you pay us your profit share for the first month, when you get the client, that's fine. The rest of the month is yours. So after that call, and when we heard, and that's why I sent it out to most of you, I wanted you to listen to that call. And I wanted you to come back to me and say, oh my God, we found this little loophole, as we call it. Now, Brad and me know that once 5 billion catches on in the sense, when we put like 8 ads out for all subscription, they're eventually going to catch up because their servers might identify it's not a buy product, it's a subscription product. Maybe 5 billion might decide to change and say, hey guys, we might not accept any subscription products anymore. So here's the deal. First movers advantage. We have to act fast. And that's why Brad has already got 4 ads out. So he's already locked in, right? Because who knows, 1 month later, 2 months later, once they catch on with people promoting and subscribing and putting an ad for a subscription product, they might say, hey guys, we'll take on your subscription product, but then we'll own the profit share every month of that subscription. Then we're screwed. So,
okay, so that, Trevor, there's a couple of other things I wanted to talk through. So when you and I started in this, we were very much looking at people with lower incomes, particularly our friends in India and Africa, and how we can help them. And one of the bits of feedback that I keep getting is we can't afford $269. Nobody in my country can afford $269 for an advert. And I keep trying to explain to them that there are people in your country who can and will spend $269 for an advert. I know, for example, there's a Silicon Valley equivalent in Nigeria. There are people building tech companies and they need customers. They need lots of customers, and this could be a solution for them. And $269 for those guys is peanuts. But there are companies that want lots and lots of customers, and $269 is not a lot of money to them. There's also the possibility, and I know you're doing this, Trevor, to get a couple of friends together and to say, well, we'll put in some of the money each and we'll share the profit. Now, again, if you're talking about something that generates millions of dollars, go get 20 friends and put $10 each in. I mean, it's not that hard to do when you see the upside. So I think the other thing I say to people is, like, yeah, you find one person who'll buy one and you get $20, but as soon as their campaign completes, you're going to get $1,000, and then you can afford to buy 5 adverts if you want to. So there is no, I don't have any money, nobody in my country has any money. These are not excuses. These are reasons to stop and think about, how can I get the money? How can I get the money to run an ad? Because this is the biggest opportunity I'll ever be given.
So like, you guys know that if, let's say, if I put the ad under my ID, the guaranteed sale ad, the first run, when I make the 155,000, guess who gets the $1,000 commission? My upline. So Rob will make $1,000, right? But now I'm just giving you, like, we're all leaders here. We have to work smart. If, like, say, Colin, Savio, and me are pooling in together, we're all on the same team. We put the ad under Colin. Why? Because Colin does the ad and Savio above gets the commission of 1,000. So now we split it, even the commission part, which is huge. So if you do 8 ads, which is like $1,500 or whatever it is in Canadian dollars, you're generating 8 times 300,000, which is 2.4, no, 3,000, no, 300,000 for the ads.
Oh, yeah.
So 8 times, so one ad was generating 300,000 profit per year, or, for that term, that's 9 months, 2 months, 2 months. So one ad is going to generate $300,000 profit after the profit share. So 8 ads is now going to cost $160 as opposed to $269. You're going to make $2.4 million on the total revenue. And you're also going to get paid $24,000 commission for every ad run.
And that's if you don't do a monthly subscription product.
That's if you don't do a monthly subscription product. So I have already talked to Gloria yesterday on the call. She has, just so you guys know, she is allowing, she gave me a referral link right now so I can promote her products, all our digital products. Now for her, it doesn't matter whether she's paying me 30%, 40% commission, it doesn't matter to her. She's going to make tons of sales because I'm going to drive traffic and she's going to get all her signups. Nothing from my pocket. But Gloria is going to benefit big time because she's got about 11 courses online. So she said, Trevor, you're part of my team. So by all means, I was on a call yesterday, I asked the question. She said, no problem. You can get a referral link. No problem. Because the best part is it's a digital product. Somebody pays for it online. They get the product right there. No shipping, no inventory, no running out of product, no nothing. So it's like huge. So guys, what Brad and me, which Gloria probably did not say openly, we are talking to a very key people here on this call is because we are all close to each other and we want all of us to benefit. And that's why we're sharing the secret of getting a subscription product like a Time magazine, $5 product. You think we can get sales? We could generate the sales in less than 90 days, guys, because everybody's going to be paying the $5 right there. And guess what? It's a subscription every month. It's huge.
Just an impulse buy, right? Most people can afford to buy a $5 product. Not many people can afford to buy a $1,000 product. It's much, much easier to sell.
Now, if you have products sitting in your house that you want to get rid of, that's fine. Then you can do that product online and just ship it off. And we had somebody on the call yesterday with Gloria who asked, she's got some product inventory sitting in her house from a product-based company, MLM company. She just wants to get rid of it. And she said, well, you can do it. And then after that, what? She said, I don't care about the 150. I just want to make a, $60,000 profit. And she said, go ahead, knock yourself out because you're paying $269 anyway. You're going to generate $50,000 in profit. Hello, do the math. It's like a no-brainer. Now, Lily, I know you're with Atomy. And Brad is very familiar with Atomy. He's also signed up in the UK with Atomy. I was ready to sign up, as you know, no problem. But we got to find out if you really want to concentrate on building Atomy, you can. But I don't know how that structure in the comp plan works, whether there's profit on your product sale of Atomy or whether it's like team. Did you find out, Lily?
No, it's not. It's not profit on product sales. It's just sign up, and because it's a binary, it's 2 legs. I think it will be difficult. It will not work.
It won't work for Atomy because there is no sign-up cost.
I think not. I didn't find out yet because I was too excited with your information. But I think not. I'm not sure.
Okay, here's my thing to you. Do not even think of doing Atomy with the guaranteed sales ad. Forget it. We are on this call now. You just got to know the secret, which nobody else kind of knew. Everybody was thinking, product, Chiku. Savio and me were talking yesterday about Amway product. Forget all that.
No, I understood what Brett said. I understood that price, it doesn't matter. It's less price, it's easier to get the money. I understood it from the beginning. That's why I actually signed in with Atomy because price is very good and products amazing, let's say. right?
And
But
you know what, Lily, you can get all of the all of your East European contacts.
Eastern European now in war. It means
I know. But you know what I'm saying?
I should look somewhere else. Yeah.
Yeah, you can sell your data and, help people, not just the good people, but like Brad said, countries that, people that are looking for opportunity. Everybody's browsing. So you can build your database with that. And then from there, you're going to get people who are going to do guaranteed sales, the smart ones, like,
I like guarantee sales because it's money right away.
You got it.
People who to build just to sell data, it's great idea because it's free, but it's not right away. And most of the people will say, okay, we'll see when you do it, when you get money, that's when we will do it.
Yeah.
People very skeptical, but here it's just 3 months apart. And you see it on your line, how it's growing. I think it might be very attractive.
Yeah, so basically you can also recruit all people for guaranteed sales. You know that too, because every time they sell, you make $1,000 commission.
Yeah, I understood that. Yeah, okay, I understood pretty much. Yeah,
I have one more concept I want to talk through. Again, this is pretty out there, and it's not going to be for everybody. I want to make a lot of money. Trevor wants to make a lot of money. There's no kind of qualms about that. But we also, as we said right at the start, we want to do some good with this. And for me, if I can run one advert and make $300,000, $1 million, $2 million, whatever that number is, I know from the past when I've made money that it's quite difficult. You say before you make it, oh, I'm going to give 10% to charity, I'm going to give 20% to good causes. And when the money's in your hand, you don't. You go out and buy another house or a car or whatever you do with it, and you don't do what you meant to do. So my plan with this is every 6th advert that I do, I'm going to do the advert for a good cause. So they get the $100,000 or the $1 million or whatever it is that comes off that campaign. It goes straight to them. I won't touch it. And it's just something to think about, that you can do that. You can set it up in that way. If you make 5 successful adverts, there's no reason not to do one for $260 or $160 if you're buying them in bulk, and just do some good with this, like some real good. So think about that, bit of philanthropy, not any real cost to you, but you can change some lives.
Like Brad, as you guys know, Brad's heart is, he's a big charity giver. He's made millions in the past in his business. And he told me that today. He says, Trevor, my goal is for every 5 ads, I will put an ad out there for charity. Because the more you give, the more you get blessed tenfold, right?
The more you receive.
And that's what Brad told me this morning, that he's already putting the 6th ad for his church community, where the church benefits from all the income generated, and it goes directly to the church. So that's what Brad wanted to share, and that's the kind of person that Brad is. And I just thought, hey guys, there's an opportunity right now. Time is limited, and the only reason why time is limited is because guaranteed sales 5 billion does not realize that we could put an ad for a subscription.
Yeah.
Because that subscription is residual, and we don't pay the 34% profit share back for the months to come. And this is huge. And I've got websites. Brad and me, we've shared websites. We've gone on Google. We've done our searches. We've got thousands of products that are subscription based, $5, $10 products. Like I said, a subscription for a magazine, and people will be hooked on. They'll get value right instantly, digitally, online, and we're going to keep getting our recurring income, guys. So this is what the call was about. Sorry. I hope I got you guys excited. I haven't been able to sleep. I'm just waiting for one thing. Oh, sorry. There's one thing that I'm waiting for, and that's why I'm not gone gung-ho yet. Because yesterday, when Gloria showed how we fill out the form, she actually went online. Lily was on the call with me. We went online, and Gloria went us through the back office of how to put the ad, how to submit the ad. There were only 3 options for payment for the $269. The first payment was Bitcoin, which Gloria has Bitcoin, so she paid for the ads on Bitcoin. The second option was wire transfer. Now for Brad, he did his ads wire transfer in the UK. So from his bank, he just transferred it directly. So for him, it was a matter of what, minutes, Brad?
Seconds, yeah, it's done.
Okay, seconds it was done. But for us in North America, they said the banks usually take about 10 to 15 days because it's going to the bank in the UK. So that's the second option, is the bank transfer. The third option that they have right now is a certified check mailed to them, which we don't want to trust the postal services. So Gloria yesterday told us on the call that she sent 5 billion corporate a recommendation to put the credit card option. And she says she's so confident that 5 billion will put the credit card option sooner than we ever know, because it's just a matter of putting up the payment processor right there. And once the credit card option comes on, then it'll be easier for all of us. Just pay by credit card, boom, done. So that is why I am kind of stalled as well, or else I'd be, like I told Brad, we'll be ready to go. So guys, any questions, please? Please, this is our call. This is not Brad call or my call. This is our call. That's why I got you guys to be on this call. Go ahead. Any questions? Unmute and by all means, go ahead.
Yes, I have a question.
Yes, Siva.
I have been doing Amway business for 25 years.
Okay.
I was thinking how I can take an advantage of this guaranteed sale or 5 billion, how can I put my product or...
Yeah, it's very simple, Salva. You put your product, you put your website of Amway, right? That's your website, your company website with your affiliate website, right? Whatever you have from Amway. And then you tell them you want to guarantee a sale on this product. You have to specify. So it's in the form. When you fill out the form, before you place the ad, they'll ask you all these questions, right? And they'll also ask you your profit, which is your commission that Amway pays for you for the profit, whether it's 50%, 30%, whatever you're getting, based on your rank.
Right.
So if you're a diamond, you get paid whatever for your wholesale and retail price, right? So you'll have to put all that based on that. So yeah, you can put your Amway product, no problem.
Okay.
They have actually advertised that you can put Herbalife, Amway. They have mentioned on the website that these companies, we can all advertise for these companies. 5 billion has already said that on the website. They have put Amway, Herbalife. I don't know what other company out there, but basically,
Herbalife.
yeah, Herbalife,
So
Amway.
can I just pitch in here? I mean, I would say it has to be a product. You can't just send people to the website and hope they choose a product. You have to pick, if you like, a landing page of a thing that they're going to buy. So, pick something consumable, toilet roll or baby's nappies or something people are going to buy more than once. Because if you can get them to buy it once, they'll come back and buy it again, and you're not going to pay 5B for the second purchase.
Absolutely. And then depending on the country, as long as Amway can ship to that country. So it depends, you cannot market to a country in Timbuktu because Amway might not be distributing there. I don't know. So that's your, Selva, you'll have to figure out all that stuff. Just like Lily. Lily's with Atomy, which is another huge company that's, from South Korea. And they're all over the world. But, I told Lily about that could help her with her business. But I think now she's decided that she doesn't want to do it Atomy anyway. So we can do ACN, Master Mark Bolshinitsky can become double SVP.
Yeah. For gas prices, actually, it's residual.
Yeah, exactly.
I've done a lot of research over the last couple of weeks on products. And again, I've got a pretty good understanding of what should work, and some of the things I thought would work at the start, I found out reasons that they won't. So if there are specific things that you're interested in, feel free either on the call or afterwards to reach out to me and just get a view, because some of the stuff that I thought would work just doesn't. Have you heard of Udemy, the course content people? So basically you can create a course to teach people anything, computer programming or coaching or sales or whatever, and you put up the courses on Udemy and they sell them and you get a percentage of the price. So I thought that would be a great thing to sell an educational course. And Udemy turned me down. They wouldn't accept me as an affiliate because I don't have a website that they can look at and say, is this relevant to the course that you're selling? So there's all sorts of weird things out there with Rakuten is similar, ClickBank is similar, where they've got products that you might want to sell, but they might not let you sell them using this method. So I said, I'm very happy to have a chat. If you've got ideas either now or later, just reach out to me and we'll talk through what the pluses and minuses are.
Guys, and you guys realize that this is like, inside information for our team only, right? We're not, Rob, you're part of our team as well, just like everybody else, but we don't want to, because we don't want too many people going and doing the ads for subscription. Because Gloria is pretty smart. I'm sure she already figured it out because all her courses are subscription, and she's also marketing her insurance product, which is also subscription, but she's not openly told us. She did not even tell us on the call, but we just figured it out ourselves because we don't want too many people getting on the subscription ads, and it's gonna break our bank accounts, guys. This is like insane, absolutely insane. So, guys, talk questions. Chiku, I know you're on the call. Savio, Colin, please go ahead, guys. I know you guys all fucking. Hopefully, you're still there, but please go ahead.
Yeah, this is big. This is very big.
Yeah, Colin, I know we've talked about it and how big. Now that you know about the subscription, what do you think?
Yeah, it's excellent. It's an excellent idea.
Way to go, buddy. I know. Is Savio coming back on? Because Savio left.
Somebody's trying to come in. So I just saw Omariga. I'm not very good at spotting that when people are trying to come in, Trevor. So
that's okay. Yeah, I don't know who Omarega is, but Omarega, I'm not sure who you are, my friend. Whoever got in just now, we've almost finished the call. Are you calling from Nigeria? Who's this?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Who's this again? You want to introduce yourself?
Sorry for joining in late. I was just going scrolling through because I was about to be one of the WhatsApp group. So I was just scrolling through because I was pretty much preoccupied today. So I was scrolling through the group. Then I realized that there was supposed to be a meeting for today. So I just said, let me quickly join it to see if I can benefit at any point in time.
What's your name?
My name is Wilson Moriga.
Okay. Got it. Yeah, we recorded the call, so Brad will share it in the group, okay?
Okay.
I'll get it uploaded and share it. So we've gone through some fairly unusual and unique stuff, Wilson. So hopefully you'll be able to watch the video and get it that way.
Yes, I'll appreciate it. Yeah.
Okay, but we appreciate you coming on. It's good that you joined.
Okay. Thank you. Then. No problem. So that means you're going to send it to the WhatsApp group, correct?
Yes. Yeah. I got to get it uploaded. So give me a little bit of time to get the recording uploaded. Okay.
All right. That's fine then. That's fine.
Anybody else has any questions? Rob, anything from your side? What do you think about this process that we talked about today, Rob, from your experience?
It's fantastic, my friend. While I was listening to you guys, everything was going through my head. What kind of product? One thing that I was thinking, now I have a friend of mine who has a car rental company. So the car rental company, they can probably rent the car for 1 day or 1 week, or it's not like one price for each sale. How can we go about that?
It's difficult. I've looked at car rental, Rob. The only thing I can think of, and this is just off the cuff, is maybe a gift voucher. If they have, if they do like $50 gift vouchers or something like that, that you make that the sellable item, if you can get a commission on it. Because as you said, it's different cars are different prices, the length of time you hire for different prices, and you need something that's fixed.
Rob, if I were you, it's okay to get your friend who has a car rental company to join 5 billion and do the ad himself. That's just great. But if you want to do it, forget getting car rentals.
No. For him to do it.
Yeah, for him to do it, it's a different story.
Yeah.
So,
but you gotta have a product or a service that's global. If he's car rental in Ontario,
you can restrict it by geography, but if you restrict it too much, they won't have enough people to make it work. So we're trying to pick global products that you can sell anywhere. If he was happy to take Canada as a geography, there may be enough people to make it worthwhile on either a standard ad or as I say, do something like a gift voucher on a guaranteed sales.
Right. Okay.
Any other questions, anybody? Okay, guys, that's it for now. You know,
I have one question.
Yeah.
go ahead.
Is it these ads going to be a global? Let's say if somebody wanna only they can do the marketing, the product can be market in Canada. It's only, is that possible, or it has to be a global?
It is possible. So when you set the advert up, you can put some filters on, and you can filter by geography. So you can say Canada or the US and Canada. Obviously, what you're doing is limiting the number of people that they can advertise to. So it may be less successful. I don't know the answer because we haven't tried it. We're trying to go as broad as possible with our adverts because we want to sell to as many people as possible, and we want it to be successful. But there is an option there to filter by geography. You can filter by age, you can filter by sex. There's a bunch of things that you can put on as filters and say, this is who I'm looking for.
And they said, Salva, they said that within 3 weeks, they will let you know whether your ad will qualify to do the guaranteed sale or your ad will not qualify. In 3 weeks, after you submit the ad, they will tell you.
Oh, I
So
see.
by then, you know, you'll know whether your ad is rejected because the computer will pick up and find out with the artificial intelligence whether your product will qualify as a guaranteed sale or not.
Oh, I
But
see.
just one thing to remember: the global the opportunity, the bigger the platform that they can advertise on, the better the sales, and you're guaranteed maybe even less than 90 days. So, you know, like I said, the $5 product, it's easier to sell a $5 product globally and generate your $155,000 revenue and 100,000 profit 3 times in a year. I mean, why would you break your head with anything, you know, restricted?
Mhm.
Make sense?
Yep. Thanks.
Sounds good, guys. Okay, Brad,
Okay.
thank you very much
All right,
for your time.
Thank you, guys.
And we just wanted to tell everybody that what we found out and just give everybody the option since everybody's here, just as close friends and family. Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.